Hello everyone, Charlie MT here. Today I am joined by CW.
Hello.
Sorry if it's a bit of bad phone audio quality, but I'll have
Get that
subtitles
sorted
up.
soon.
Sorry?
We'll get that sorted out soon.
Oh yeah, definitely. So, today I'm glad to tell everyone that me and CW, are actually putting together our own little series known as Tech Talk. So, basically on this channel, we will be either joking about being idiots, pretty much, in a fun way, but mainly we'll be talking about, and showing our opinion on different topics to do with tech, as it says, Tech Talk.
Yeah.
And, considering we are, nerds, sort of thing, of that sort of technology stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, good point. Okay. Alright, so today's topic on this pilot episode is gonna be
Android.
Android versus Apple.
Yeah, it's Android. Yeah.
Okay.
Today we'll be also talking about how Android's really, really underestimated.
Yep.
I bet some of the viewers here probably think that when they think of phones, they think of iPhone. Even though some of the first operating systems, I think, were on Android.
Yeah.
Well, they like Android, but they weren't iPhone.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, believe me, in the past, I was kind of fooled by Apple, because, let's be fair, Apple does look, from my experience, Apple has looked quite more nicer, but, ever since Charlie has actually, helped me with investigating and blah, 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 you don't need to, we don't need to go into all that part, but, he basically showed me that Android is actually, in our opinion, actually quite better than,
We're not just some nerdy Android fans, it's just our opinion.
Yeah, it's just our opinion. We're not stating it as fact, but at the exact same time, in our opinion...
The Apple viewers here, please don't give us hate. It's just our opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I use Apple. I'm currently using Apple devices to actually record this conversation right now.
I'm talking to Charlie on a Motorola Power Lite G8, I think, which is an Android phone.
Yeah. But anyways, so... Alright, my opinion, alright, so here's the first actual question. Android or Apple? I must say Android, quite frankly, because I've used it before, and it's actually been a lot more easier. One example I can give is that, when you download apps or you're trying to install them, it's actually easier to actually install them on there, due to the fact that on Apple you have to go through so much. You have to go through passwords, or face recognitions with the newly released iPads and phones, and devices, about that. And yeah, on Android, all you have to do is just click one button, and boom, it's installing. Even if it costs no money on Apple, though, it still makes you go. Sorry?
You still have to go through the password.
Yeah, true. If it costs money on Android, but on Android it's so much quicker.
Yeah, so again, we're not saying that iPhone's terrible with nerdy Android fans. This is just what we discovered, how we've used iPhone and Android. We just found it's easier to use iPhone. No. Android.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, let's be fair, Android is super underrated for probably a lot of things, and I never even realised how much, hate towards the two companies almost are. Not saying they actually is, but it almost feels that way, because, Charlie CW at one point actually said to me that turns out on some devices you can't even call an Android phone from an Apple one, or the other way round. It's almost like they try to block the access to those devices.
Yeah, my dad tried buying an Android phone from my mum with his like Apple Pay thingy, and it blocked it multiple times.
Yeah, like, let's be fair, it could be a number of things which could be, if it isn't the blocking thing on purpose, could just be like a new phone, like trying to call a really old phone, or the other way around. But I'm leaning
It's just a theory.
yeah, but hey, that's just a theory. Okay, bad reference.
Please God.
Okay, I'll stop. Is there any other things you've actually found that makes Android better?
Before I talk about those, I would like to talk about Raid Shack. Just joking. I need to stop making these jokes. I need to stop making these jokes.
I'm so gonna edit that in.
Android. Well, I pick Android because I'm an early Android user. Yes. The reason Android is Android, it has more freedoms. As Charlie stated, if you want to edit any program or get ADB or root access on your phone, with iPhones or iPads, it's virtually impossible unless you're willing to jailbreak the phone or iPads. With Android, you can plug it into your computer, get loaded up ADB, put a few files on your phone, that's it. And if your apps have too many ads, you can just go into the APK file and just delete the ads in general.
Yeah, exactly.
Or unless you fucky patcher it, it's so much more freedom in Android.
Exactly. I mean, we've found that with Apple that you don't have as much access. Plus, nowadays, I don't know if everyone gets this, but we have definitely been getting this. We've actually been getting not just one incredibly annoying advert. We've been getting 2 in a goddamn row.
Yes.
Almost every time.
I keep telling him I can't help him. I said I keep telling him that he's getting too many ads, but I told him I can't help him.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Android.
You know what? It's actually like quite a bad thing that you can't. That with some adverts you can't even skip them. Like, just think, for example, you let's say you were you were in a emergency, let's say, and someone, like, you were with your friend, and let's say he cut his leg with a stick and it was bleeding really badly. Imagine if you were trying to look for a emergency or how to stop the bleeding sort of thing, and then like it gives you two unescapable ads. Like, there's a possibility that, quite frankly, after those 2 ads, the guy's going to be ending up dead before he even gets to the blooming video.
Again, over-exaggerated, but
well,
possibly.
Possibly.
Yeah. It's like, Charlie Bradley gets a little more ticked when it comes to people. Yeah, sorry, Charlie.
I don't get ticked that often. Calm down. I am a laid-back guy most of the time.
Yeah, but the thing is, what really annoys me with Charlie Bradley, the thing is, even though you buy it, for instance, we're using an iPhone users, even though we buy an iPhone, it always seems to think that his Apple still gets to control what you do on your phone, control what you do this. It always thinks that they still own the phone, even though you paid like £900 for it.
I mean,
your phone, not Apple's. You bought it off of them. It should be yours.
Exactly. Android just gives you the phone and just be like, yeah, this is yours. We have no right to keep that now. Do whatever the hell you want with it, sort of thing.
I mean, yes, they will block. They will warn you or block system files, but that's for a reason. They keep the system running.
Right. On
You can easily get access to them because, as you know, Android's a free platform. If you have control over Android, and you can just enter the user access.
Yeah. Like, I gotta be honest. I gotta be brutally honest. If with all this information that we've brought up, I'd pick Android over Apple. I'm sorry for those Apple users, but I'd do it. Not again. I'll say it. No hate to Apple or Android or sort of thing. Like, Apple can be useful sometimes, but I'm just saying that if I had to pick, for whatever reason, then I'd definitely pick Android.
Yes, it's a good idea, Charlie. It's a good idea.
Okay, so anything else?
When Apple releases new phones, just stop it, new phone. Yeah?
Yeah.
People would just tell me all the things, what's different about new phones of Apple or Android. Now, you dare say don't you dare say the camera or it's faster and easier.
Exactly.
That's I could record my screen and give you the video, if I could, was Charlie's channel, and show you how fast my phone is and how easy to use. It's like an iPhone, but you know what's funny?
What?
I've used an iPad before. I know how to use an iPhone, but they say the Apple users say it's easier to use an iPad. I struggled at school to get on the iPad's home screen.
Oh my god, I've seen that. I've had similar problems before. That is pain right there, man. Pain.
I just flick up, password done.
Yeah, exactly. I just realised this whole recording has been 11 minutes long.
Wow,
Jeez.
still like that.
Okay. Maybe after we've got the main point across with every episode, at the end we could just joke about them, like in a fun way. I think that means yes. Okay.
That's it. Since as Charlie said we'd end this, hopefully part 2 should be ready.
Yeah, the actual episode will change how the episode looks dependent on people's feedback, if anyone actually watches this video all the way through. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching this pilot episode. Let us know what you think of this small example. This is just a small idea. If this is a successful sort of episode, sort of broadcast / series, then yeah, we'll continue and do even more episodes. Alright, so see you, man. What?